Out of the two, academia and industry, you like academia more?
Ooh, okay. They both have their benefits. I'm going to say I like academia more because of the way I like to work. I like to have multiple different projects that I'm able to creatively figure out how I want to solve. I think when I was working in industry and I worked for a motor company, I worked at Honeywell International and I worked at ThyssenKrupp Elevators. And when I worked at those places, I just kind of felt like I was great at what I did, but I wasn't passionate about it. Like, I didn't really care about it. It was just some shit that I woke up and was like, oh yeah, I get to do this and make, 6 figures.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like it was a challenge. I felt like it was me honestly following around a whole bunch of, people who didn't want to do their work. And, I'm trying to like coordinate with them and like make sure they good but still get the stuff done and all that. I felt like it was more management, which is something that they also don't talk about when you're going into an engineering field, right? Because they teach you that you're going to be doing hands-on stuff in engineering.
Yeah.
And then I feel like when I got into industry, I did not do anything that was hands-on. I did project management.
Yeah.
And so that kind of threw me because I'm like, I thought I was going to put my hands on it. I like to touch and feel.
Yeah.
Okay? And I didn't get to do that. And it's like, if I tried, people would literally be like, oh no, like I'm going to file a grievance against you with the union. And I'm like, what you mean you going to file a grievance against me?
Yeah.
You're doing my job.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So yeah, I would say I like academia more, but I like industry because you get to leave your work at work.
Yeah.
In academia, you don't necessarily do that. And you're like responsible for a lot of like undergrad students and grad students who like rely on you and your support, and not just for, their academic needs, but also for their like emotional needs, right? There's like social support as well.
Okay. I'm with you. I keep trying to and we've talked about this before, decide if I ever want to make that leap. Because back in the Gap, when I was at Southern, and shout out to Dr. Bakayoko, people that know him would be like, yeah, no, because it's a love-hate thing. But this man was on us. He was like, look, there's kids in other countries doing 3 times as much as you, so get it together. Yeah. Little black boy, little black girl. And he was reading us, but he was right. And he kind of put the spirit in me of, you should want to get all the degrees and the best degrees and to be a PhD if you get an opportunity. But I kind of get lazy after a while. Like, I just feel like it's going to be a lot. So I'm always constantly in my mind trying to decide, is now the right time or not? And even if so, what would it be in? And how would I handle it? So
I just feel like Dr. Kia Smith-Warren. I'm hearing a ring.
Come on, manifest.
In my ear. It's like,
Let me receive it.
Okay.
Reach up and get it. I have no voice, honey, because we over here partying Aries season down. So this voice is giving this is what y'all got. Yeah. But yes, I will receive that and try to work through my thoughts and the things that's barriers to entry for me. Because like you said, even in the stuff I'm sure you study, you'll see that everybody else's projections and the things that they kind of put you through that actually are real barriers, things become a part of you. Yeah. And it's probably part of that spirit murdering in real life, because then you start thinking like, oh no, they right, I can't do all that. And that's far from the truth. So I got to mentally get myself out of that space. So thank you for doing the research and the dissertation, honey, to get us there. Come on, future doctor.
I like to call my students that, so you know that it's attainable. You know what I'm saying? And I think that it's very important for you to, if that's something that you want to do, there are plenty of degree programs, especially now, where you can even go online and get it. Like, or, you could get your company to pay for it. If it's something pertaining to like the work that you do. Yeah. And so I think that there are a lot of avenues, and we could definitely talk through all of them. But I definitely could see you being future Dr. Kia Smith-Warren.
I love it. Sounds so good, girl.
It was tingling.
Come on, Tinga. It's you just speaking, honey. You speak life into everything, and I love that about you. And that I know you do for sure in this podcast, honey, that you host, She Hooded. Because when I see the visuals and I hear the things y'all talk about, like, It's a whole movement. I'm trying to be in the studio audience one of these days, honey, because y'all film in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, so we filmed, Lord have mercy. We filmed the space too, but we filmed in Phoenix, Arizona, and we just recently filmed in Greenville, South Carolina.
Nice.
Because, I've lived in 10 different states, so I just be moving. So wherever I go, that voice,
Correct.
Yeah.
So tell the people where they can find your podcast.
Okay, so you can find She Hooded on Instagram as well as on YouTube. So if you want to watch the full video, you can look on YouTube at Dr. Fantasy Nicole. Just because I'm trying to kind of get that traction under the Scholarly Vixen as well. But She Hooded, you can find all of the episodes there as well as on Instagram at She Hooded.
Welcome to the world of Kia, where you get to see everybody in my world.